Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the Toyota Corolla Altis. So let's quickly get into the boot. So yeah, the boot opens big and wide. The boot is large enough, 475 liters, and you have a subwoofer placed here. And the spare wheel is a full-size spare wheel, 195/65 half 15 inches. So the loading lip is decent, and you can fit big items as the boot opening is quite big. And this is the rear light, indicator and a reverse light, reverse parking sensors, rear fog lights. This is the 1.8J badging, the 1.8 engine. The wheels are 195/65 are 15 inches. Plastic wheels, not the alloy wheels, as this is the base model. Body color door handles, black sash tape on B pillars, body color door rims with turn indicators and electric adjust. This is the VVTi, variable valve timing badging. This is the headlight of the car, the front grille. Yeah, the top end model gets chrome grille, and there are some features missing in this variant. Let me switch on the light. So yeah, so the windows are large enough, you won't feel claustrophobic. Power window switch, you have some space. Door pockets are decent size. 1 liter bottle will not fit here. Loads of legroom and kneeroom. Under thigh support is also good. And headroom is decent. Headroom is good, I would say. I have a couple of inches more. And yeah, this is an ashtray. You have an ashtray here. So the floor is flat. 3 people will be comfortable, and the cabin is wide enough. The rear armrest is missing in as this is the base model, as I told earlier. So you get a handle here as well, and 3 adjustable headrests. And the seats are quite comfortable. Even you sit at a higher position, so visibility at the front is good. And you get a magazine holder here. So yes, so let's get in the driver's seat. You get height adjust for the seat belts. You get a light here as well. And the build quality of Toyota, as we know, it's just so reliable. You get height adjust for the driver's seat. Now you get the power window switches here, central locking. This is the headlight control. This is for the outside OEMs. It gets only electric adjust, and where the higher models will get more electric folding as well. As you can see, you get the amber illumination, and in the higher models you get 3D effect. So this is the engine temperature, this is the tachometer, this is the speedometer, this is the fuel meter, and you get odometer, 20 meters as well. Here you have a digital clock as well. So yeah, the steering wheel is good and big. It misses out the audio controls because, as I told earlier, it's the base model. Now you get a driver armrest. It's a big driver armrest because it's quite deep, and you get a manual handbrake. Twin cup holders here. You get the normal gear, and you get some space with a cigarette lighter. Oh, you get an ashtray here. This is actually in the higher model you get automatic climate control, 2D audio system as well. Let me show you this. Here you get a mirror, not a light, and same as the case here, you get a mirror here, and you don't get auto dimming inside of your mirror. Now let's switch on the engine. Okay, yeah, so it makes quite a lot of noise when starting up. So what about the air conditioning? The air conditioning works brilliantly well and chills the cabin in no time. Now let's listen to some audio. As this is an aftermarket audio system, so the subwoofer plays in the audio. Yes, so the audio system is quite good. Audio system is quite good. JBL speakers. Now you get an 8-way adjustable driver seat, and the hazard light switch is here, and you get twin glove boxes. This is how this side the upper glove box, and the lower glove box is large enough, so you are practical in that sense. The door pockets at the front are large enough, so 1 liter bottle will fit easily here. And talking about the safety, you get ABS, EBD, and you get airbags as well in the higher variants. This one does not get any airbag. This is just stock for the wipers, and this is for the indicators. And so let me open the engine bay. So yeah, the fuel tank capacity of this car is 55 liters, and the mileage by ARAI was around 14.55 kilometers per liter. So yeah, the engine bay is quite heavy, and it gets a 1.8 liter petrol engine with 138 horsepower and 173 Newton meters of torque. A 0 to 100 claim time of 10.43 seconds, and the top speed is limited to 205 kilometers per hour. Seeing the size of the car, yeah, it's around 4.4540 mm long, and it's quite tall, I would say, comparing it with the Civic, because it was launched in the time when Civic was its competitor with the Octavia as well. So yeah, the fuel tank capacity, as I told, it's 55 liters, and the mileage in the city you can expect it around 10 kilometers per liter, and the highway you can stretch it to 12. So seeing the practicality and the reliability, yeah, it's a built to last car. Toyota, as we know, seats are quite comfortable, and it's a big practical car. Even the reliability is good, like it's around 12 years old now. It has done around like 37,000 kilometers. So yeah, it's a good car. And you had a diesel one as well. Even you had the automatic in this. So this is a 5-speed manual. The other had the 7-speed automatic. Even a 6-speed manual was there in the higher variants. So yeah, thank you so much. Please do like, comment and subscribe.